Hi there and welcome back to my channel. This is April and how is everybody today? Today I have a video of how to add Bible tabs to your Bible. Now there are two ways that you can add tabs to your Bible. So I'm going to show you the two methods that you can use to tab your Bible. So this Bible is an NIV version, and it's a hardcover. So we are going to be using these tabs for this Bible. I think that the blend of the colors match the teal of the Bible. So I'm going to show now the versions, the two different methods that I found to use Bible for Bible tabbing. Okay, but first I'd like to show you my very first Bible that I tabbed. Now, please understand, the first Bible that you will tab will not turn out very pretty. So be gentle on yourself if you put tabs on your Bible for the first time. It doesn't turn out very well. Maybe your second time might be good, but your third and your fourth time, you're going to nail it. So this is the first Bible I ever tabbed. And I hate it so much, but I love this Bible. This is a NRSV Journal the Word Bible. I wish I bought two of these, but I can't find this. I cannot find this version. So I really would like another version, another copy of Journal the Word. I love Journal the Word study Bibles. Okay, so I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a guide. When I got the tabs, I did not get a template, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I just went for it. So as you can see, I tabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for the first row. But I felt like it was just too tight. So then I went back and I did 5. So, that's okay. You can read my notes, it's fine. So I did them all in a straight line. And at the end, I didn't like it. I don't like my Bible tabs to be straight like this. And I also felt like it was too crowded. I didn't really measure it well enough, I thought. But it was my first one. You know, it's a work of art, right? Okay, so my second Bible that I tabbed did not turn out any better. So this one is an NIV Journal the Word, and this is for girls, a study Bible for young girls. So look at this. I don't like that. But I did a much better job measuring it out. So the tabs are aligned quite perfectly, but I don't like that. I kind of wanted it to be like an accordion, but the problem is the tabs are all square. It's not straight here, and then it doesn't curve at the end. So you can't really put one overlapping and kind of go down like that as you do with the file pages that they have. So I didn't like this, and I was not going to tab another Bible like this. So then I got my third Bible that I tapped. I think I nailed it. Look at that. Look how beautiful this tabs worked out. So what I did for this one was for the first row, I put 5. And then for the second row, I aligned it behind so it would come off like this. So it would fill in the blanks, the holes here. So I did that. So I did 5, 4, 5, 4, and I went all the way down. And I feel that this method for the tabs, it looks more collected, and it's a little bit, I don't know, it's just more aesthetically pleasing when I see the tabs like this versus the tabs like this. I don't like it, but I do like this. So there's two methods. So this method, all you have to do really, I even have the graph that I made, is you just measure the tabs. Just measure the tabs. And then from the top of the page all the way down. So from each title page, each beginning of the book, you just add in your tabs. Some Bible tabs come with an alignment guide, but I only got this recently from one of the tabs. I buy my tabs from Temu or AliExpress, so I'm sure if you bought Bible tabs from Amazon, you probably get this with each order. But I do not buy that from Amazon. So we are going to, so we have 4 here. So let me show you how to Bible tab. Okay. We're going to Bible tab like a professional because I've done it so many times. And those are just the 3 that I have here. I've tabbed other Bibles, but those are the 3 that I'm really, the last one I'm really proud of. Okay, so if you take the Bible tab and you turn to the first book, which is Genesis, you will line it up from, I guess it's from the top of the page. And then it's going to show you, like you're going to ignore the one in the middle, right? It's going to show you where you're going to put the tab. So you're going to put Genesis here. So as you can see, the tabs are aligned here. So you just tab it down. So what I don't like about this graph here is that it starts here. Like it just starts like in the middle of like the header here, and I don't like that. I prefer to put my tabs starting from the first line for the journaling. So I will put Genesis starting right here. So this is where my first tab will go. So I need to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to fit all 5 here though. How many? Here's the problem. This Bible is very small. It's the same size. Sorry, my camera's shaking. Okay, where do I put this? Okay, so I did put it a little bit above the line. We're going to have to put it a little bit above the line because we need to put 5 tabs on the first row. So here you can see the 5 tabs, it fits. But we have to go above this line. Okay. So I have to make a graph. Which is where my piece of paper, my pencil, and my little mermaid ruler comes into play. So I already have the measurements for the tab, which is already on the sticker, and I don't have to take out the stickers to measure. What I'm going to do is we're going to make a rough guide to do this. So how I do it, which worked out really well for me, so I'm hoping it's going to work out for you. And I mean, the thing is I don't know how. See, it's kind of just a little bit off. I'm sure you can use this if you wanted to, but I'm just going to show you how I did it. Just to show you a different method. So we need to have so tiny. This Bible is so small. Okay. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because it's. If I do 4, then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 in the background. But if I do 4, it's going to have this huge opening here. It's going to look, I think it's going to look kind of funky. So let's see. Okay. I'm just going to put this on the back here. What do you think about this? What do you guys think about this? I think it looks okay. It's going to be well loved. So I put the blank piece of paper and I matched it right at the very top. And I put no room of forgiveness either, right to the top. So now we're going to do a really rough estimate of these, of where we're going to put it. So the first one, we're going to have a little bit more on the bottom, I think. More room on the bottom, it makes more sense. So this is the first one, the second one. So I'm just going at the line of the sticker onto the piece of paper. It does not have to be perfect. We are going to fix it later. No need to worry. Okay, so now we're going to quickly measure one sticker. I'm going to use centimeters because I am Canadian. So 3.5 centimeters. So so we need to do okay. So we need to divide 3.5 into half, which is roughly 175. So this is 150. So we're going to put it on the second. We're going to put on the second little dash. I think the second dash will be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but so it's 1, 2, and we're going to put, yeah, just about. It's okay. It looks pretty good in my opinion. So then we're going to put the beginning of this sticker here, and we're going to add the second line. So again, from the beginning of the first sticker, and then going really quickly. Again, it does not have to be perfect, but the best you can do. We're going to fix it. Okay. So we're going to label this A. A is going to be the first one. Okay, so that way we know that's our first line. So now we're going to just go back, and we're just going to use the ruler again and make the lines a little bit more straight. My lines should be okay, as straight as they can be. Now you don't have to have it perfect for this to work. Because when you put the tabs on, it's a whole other game. Putting the tabs on straight is hard enough. So here we go. So now I know this is the second row of tabs. So here we go. We're gonna put the second row of tabs longer than the first row. Oh. Here we go. I'm taking, I've done this a couple times, so it's a little bit more quick for me to do this. So if you're finding yourself when you're doing it, it's a little bit more work. That's okay. So this is B, 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 B. All right, so now we are going to tab our very first tab for our Bible. So what I do is I just fold it up here. I just crease it, and we are going to use this as our measuring guide. So we are going to go to Genesis. We are going to do this. I'm going to show you how to add these Bible tabs. And yes, you will scream when it's your turn. It is not easy, and it's very frustrating, but we're going to take our time. I'm going to show you in real time how much work it takes just to put in 5. I'll put in 1 or 2, and then I'll show you how to do the second row or something. Not sure. Okay, so I bring the tab down a bit, and what I like to do is I don't have it out like this. I'm gonna zoom it in as much as I can for you guys to see. I try to have this like little hump that's going to be on the paper as a whole. So I need to put the beginning of the sticker along this line here. So here we go. As straight as you can do it. That is the first tab. Pretty good, don't you think? But we're not going to fold it yet. No. That's an amateur move. We are going to take the second one, which is Exodus, and we are going to put Exodus down. Okay. This is why I think it takes so long. All right, here's Exodus. There we go. So Exodus is, oh, I cannot see, but Exodus is on the second page, but we are going to put it on this side, okay? So bear that in mind. You want to put the tabs on, would be on the right side of the Bible, right? So again, you're going to line it up perfectly as best as you can. You're going to go to A. You're going to go to the second one. You're just going to line it up as best as you can. No worries. Look at that. And you're going to just flip it to see how it looks. So you have Genesis and Exodus so far. Pretty good, right? So now we're going to do Leviticus. Okay, Leviticus is our third book. So we're going to make sure 1, 2, 3. So we're going to make sure we put it here. Okay. You can put your ruler down if you wanted to. Just line it up as best as you can. It's okay if it's not perfect. You won't even notice. And then you're just going to flip it. I suggest you leaving the tabs open. And every single tab you put down on that row, sorry, I didn't mean to use my middle finger. Every tab you put down on the middle row, on the same row, flip it back to see if you're still on track. Okay? And then we have numbers. Okay, so numbers starts on the left side. So we are on book 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to get my ruler and just put it down here so I know it starts on that line. Now we're going to number it too. That's what I should have done too, but we are learning as we go still, right? Okay. So put it down. Look at that. Ooh la la. This is turning out really nice. And I do like the color with the Bible. I think it looks really good. Okay, last one for the row. Deuteronomy. Ooh, Deuteronomy. Here we go. All right, last one. So we have 5 on this one. So we're going to see how it looks with 5 tabs. I think it's going to look really good. It's going to make it look full. So there's not too many gaps, too many air gaps. Unless that's what you want. No shame on that. So now we have that. So now we're going to go back to Genesis and we're going to fold it. Okay, so folding is hard. It's not easy. So what I like to do before I fold it is I like to make sure it's 1, 2. I have folded so many of my Bible pages together, and then I had to cut it out. And then I have pages with that are cut out. I did not like that, so always make sure. And you just want to crease it as gently as you can. And there is no room. If you make an error, that's it. You cannot unstick them, unfortunately. And if you do, you're more likely to rip it. So just take your time. No rush in this. So we got Exodus 49. We need Exodus 50. Do we have it? We have it. Let's crease it and stick. Honestly, I go so slow. Okay? Look at that. I like that. And we go to Leviticus. Leviticus, the last page is 84. This is 85. So we need 86. And look, it's 88. See, it's tricking us. No, because of the glue from the tab. So we have 86. So we can go down on that one. Look at that. So pretty. So let's do it. Numbers. Numbers is 113. 114. Yes. Sometimes you get creases. Don't worry about it. Just go with it. It's 150, 151, and 152. Good. Look at this. Yes. So pretty good. It's not like it's just, I think it's good. I think it looks pretty. So now we're going to do the second row. So the second row, we're going to put the tabs in between. So what comes after Deuteronomy? Joshua. So we are going to put this in the middle, which our second one, if you remember, is B. Here we go with Joshua. I'm gonna put it down as good as I can. Look at that. comes after Joshua? Judges. I think the first like 2 Bibles, I had to have the list of the Bible because I was like scared I was going to miss one. So there's no rush. Take your time. Judges. See how it looks? It's going in between and it's starting its own row. It's going to look really nice, everyone. And then we have Ruth. Ruth is next. So she's the third one on this one. These ones are so careful when you pull them out. It can rip so easily. So we have 1, 2, 3. And always make sure you're aligned at the top of your page. Ruth is done, and we need 1st of Samuel, book 1. Samuel, oh, there we go. So Samuel's the last one for this row. When she comes here, am I right? I am right, yes? Okay, we are not gonna take our, look at that. It's perfect. So let's go back to Joshua and crease. Double check your pages. So this is a 3, that's a 4. Perfect. So as you can see, just putting like, what is it, 9 tabs, and it's over 20 minutes. So this is 24. 206. Speed this up a little bit. There we go. Book of Samuel 31, 32. It looks perfect. So there you go. And that is how you tab doing this method. So if you didn't want to do like this, you just take 5 and you go right down with 5, or you go right down with 4 all the way down. So I am going to finish doing these tabs and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I finished tabbing the rest of the Bible, and I think it came out really well. It took me about, I think, like 20 or 30 minutes to complete it, so it wasn't too bad. I do like how it came out, and I think the tabs really do match this beautiful teal hardcover Bible. So it had everything, all the tabs were used on this Bible. And I got some leftover tabs. If I wanted to add something, I could use these tabs. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it turned out good? I think it did. I think it did. And what I did was, when I got to the end of the Old Testament, I was on the 5 tab row. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, so I was on the 5 tab row for the end of the Old Testament, and then it just stops here on Malachi. So what I end up doing, I end up just starting from the top, and I was on the marker of 4. And it just so happened that you have 4 Gospels. So I think that worked out really well. So I could add essentially a tab right here for the New Testament. And I could put a tab for the Old Testament if I wanted to, which I might do that, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Should I add that? I do have extra tabs, so that might work out. So there you have it. The 5 and 4 rule out of tabs. Wasn't too bad. So tell me what you guys think, which way you like it, preferably. I think this one is the better. It looks like it's a collective book of tabs. Doesn't look like one row tabs. So there you have it. Thank you for taking the time and watching the video, and hopefully I helped somebody out in trying to figure out which Bible tabbing system they would like. Thank you for watching, and God bless.